2024 list for this age group after a personal best in qualifying.
Now to the women's 5,000 metre race walk. 19 athletes from 13 countries, 8 of them have walked inside 25 minutes this year. Big field. FABIO going straight to the front. She set a PB of 22.16. That was a minute or so ago. There's so much to bring you that we missed the start of the race proper, but only by about a lap. So FABIO, brilliant personal best on the 5th of July. They just seem to have a conveyor belt of fabulous race walkers, the Italians. Second place is the very good Alessia POP. In fact, they are the best two in this age group. POP about 19 seconds behind the Italian in PB terms, 22.35. And it's EREMIĆ of Serbia in third at the moment, 58. PALMONARI, she's about a minute behind the two women in first and second in PB terms. So the big names are out front and centre. Italy first and third with Romania position. Back to FABIO. Still leading from POP. Athletic she is. So that women's triple jump final just about to get going as we look to finish the end of the women's shot put, and we see this relentless drive for perfection from Serena FABIO with Alessia POP of Romania right behind her. The two quickest in Europe in this age group this year. What an intriguing contest.
Yes, they went through 1 kilometre in 4:26.84, and they've been opening up a gap steadily over the Serbian in third place. EREMIĆ racing very well, but it's the Italian and the Romanian at the moment on pace, well, to get inside that championship best of 22.45.47, which was set by Hanna Zabukova of Belarus back in 2018. This is really good walking from these young athletes at the moment. FABIO, well, she's been glancing up as the screen every time she's been coming into the home straight, which she's doing now. She's going to come up. But the big guns, Elgren and Rodziak, have still got to come in the first round.
Now, don't be alarmed. FABIO is not running off the course. It's extremely humid, and she has decided to cool herself down. It really is very sticky in the stadium. Oh, and there is a first warning for FABIO, who perhaps was just losing her technique in her keenness to get back to the front, having deviated for a drink.
Well, that's right, and we saw that paddle that was being shown there. And that was a question of losing contact with the ground. And of course, they are allowed nowadays to get 3 warnings. On the 3rd warning, they're brought into the sin bin. And that'll be half a minute at 5,000 metres. It's 1 minute every 10,000 metres in the sin bin. And we saw also behind her, the Serbian in third place at the moment, EREMIĆ, getting a paddle for not straightening the forward leg.
She finishes with a PB every single throw. Over 15 metres, a really consistent card. Meanwhile, her compatriot driving on towards what she hopes will be another gold medal, and she's opening up a gap on POP of Romania. The best two in Europe in this age group this year, but she does need to pay very close attention to her technique. There's EREMIČ, the Serbian, who's in third at the moment, and she too has had a warning.
Yes, so 6.5 laps still to go for EREMIČ. I should say FABIO. And FABIO at the moment, she went through 2 kilometres in 7:57.71, so just a fractionally slower second kilometre. But 4:31, but still very much on championship best pace, despite these sticky and humid conditions. And Pop isn't throwing in the towel at all. She's sticking to her task, and this is really a battle of the top two women in this event in the under-18 ranks. Just rounding now, the Portuguese runner, Isabel Luis. Well, just imagine that. Just in the case of, in the space of 7 laps, they're managing to lap some of the major championship, but there was, wasn't it, the Diamond League meeting a short while ago. Now, DeFabio coming up now. She's on. She's got just under 4 laps to go now. Went through 3 kilometres in 13:10:02, and she's really put some distance now between Pop. That strong move happened with about 6 laps to go. Suddenly she put a burst in, and Pop went from being on a shoulder to about 30 metres back in the space of barely a lap. Pop, though, sticking to her task, and she's really working hard at the moment, the Romanian, and in silver medal position. But just
that's
coming
EREMIĆ.
Yeah, just coming into the last kilometre now, just a little while ago. Although now, DeFabio, we're not seeing the warnings on our computer information system. Often we have done in the past at places like the European Athletics Championships and European Race Walking Team Championships. But I make that 2 warnings now to DeFabio. She's going to have to be very, very careful indeed in the next 6 minutes.
Okay, so if you were in DeFabio's shoes as we watch Pop going round, not too far behind her, bearing in mind that she has got an advantage, wouldn't you slow it down a fraction and make absolutely sure that your technique was 100% bulletproof to make certain of the gold medal? Because a half-minute penalty would surely allow Pop to come through and deny her the gold. It's all about the technique now. We know she's got the stamina.
Well, let's answer that backwards. Yes, half a minute would actually be obviously a penalty that would deprive her of her gold medal. But Pop looking tired as well. But DeFabio, well, I think she's just giving it everything. I don't think she's actually thinking about actually constraining her technique. She's got 2 warnings now, though, and she's just got about a kilometre to go. Pop just coming through the line with 3 laps to go now. They're going to be coming up for the 1 kilometre to go split very, very shortly. No, I think DeFabio, and we've seen this a lot with the Italian walkers on the senior stage, they just give it everything. Whether that's wise or not, highly contentious.
And just an example as to how emphatic this performance is. We just saw KACHUK there at the beginning of the home straight. DeFabio just went past her. KACHUK is one of only 8 women. There is KACHUK just in the background. She's one of only 8 women in this field to go inside 25 minutes. She's in the top 8 in this age group as far as Europe's concerned. And DeFabio has lapped her with over 800 metres to go. That is how emphatic it's been.
8:20
jump is a PB. Pop going past KACHUK.
Yeah.
And there's EREMIČ.
Yeah, still in 3rd, but drifting a long way back. So DeFabio coming around the far bend for the penultimate time. Starting to lap some very good walkers. It's looking like the Spanish woman who was up there at the early part of the race, Vega Gonzalez. Bit of stitch, sportingly stepping to one side as DeFabio comes up. She's going to hear the bell very shortly. And as things stand at the moment, assuming there's no last-minute drama, she's on for a new championship best. Just keep an eye on that time, 22:45:47, as DeFabio takes the bell. Well, the Italians have been in such great form in race walking competitions in recent years. And DeFabio, the latest in that long line.
Well, she's making this look very, very easy. She does need to hold on to her technique around this last 300 metres. Pop has also heard the bell. The 2 quickest in this age group on the continent so far. And she's lapping EREMIČ here, who's in 3rd place. That's absolutely extraordinary. That's a mark of the magnitude. She's about level with the water station where she was warned a couple of times. Glancing over, she's really tired now. She's beginning to feel it. 200 metres to go. The championship best is 22:45. She's going to be well inside that. I wonder if she could beat her European lead this year at 22:16. Pop also now with less than 200 to go. The Romanian 19 seconds away from FABIO in terms of times this year, and around about the same, maybe a fraction more here. But the crowd beginning to respond. Serena FABIO. Now there is a judge walking back with a paddle, but she hasn't waved it at FABIO. A brilliant title. The best time in Europe this year and a championship record. Well inside 22 minutes. Serena FABIO was fabulous in Slovakia. And Alessia Pop, a massive PB for her, just a shade outside 22 minutes. Both of them with massive, massive lifetime bests there. Sensational walking from the Italian and the Romanian. They were away and in a class of their own. Fastest on paper and fastest tonight in really tough, sticky, humid conditions.
And I think national under-18 records for both women as well. And FABIO goes to the top, not just of the European list, but the world list. Not even the prolific Chinese walkers have been able to match her. This is such a statement from this young woman, and that's going to give everybody in the Italian walking community just huge, huge amount of confidence. Coming round, though, Dunja EREMIĆ, Serbian bronze medalist at the moment, with 100 metres to go. Let's not anoint her too quickly because she's had at least one warning. I think I only saw one paddle being waved at her, but she's coming round now. Well, about a minute and a half behind FABIO.
Well, EREMIĆ is walking really well here. The judge is paying very close attention. Now, well done. EREMIČ takes the bronze. It's a massive, massive lifetime best for the Serbian, as it is for FABIO. Championship best for her, national age group record for Pop, PB for EREMIČ, and KUSÁ in fourth. TORRES coming home. She's over the moon. Really good walking. PALMONARI of Italy, a tired figure. KACHUK coming round now. But there's the 1-2. Both of them well inside the pre-existing championship record. And we've got some classy walkers here, still hearing the bell.
Yes, it's not showing on your screen, but I can confirm those times for FABIO and Pop are national under-18 records. So plaudits to FABIO, plaudits to Pop. I was really impressed with Pop as well. Once she got detached about midway through the race, she never faltered. She stuck to her own plan and came through strongly for the silver medal, about 50 metres in arrears, admittedly, but nevertheless did a really good job of holding her concentration and getting Romania the silver medal.
Italy, Romania and Serbia on the podium. Lifetime bests for all of them, and for KUSÁ of Slovakia in fourth. Well, we've still got some incredible drama to come. Both high hurdle finals, both flat sprint finals, and we've got the end of the women's heptathlon, along with the women's triple jump competition. It's been an amazing night, Phil, after endless 32 races on the track this morning. They've all been worth it. And what a Saturday and Sunday we've got in prospect.
Yes, and we've got a finale with 4 more finals on the track. And we've still got the men's discus in the field to be concluded, as well as the women's triple jump. As Rob Walker likes to say, and I can't say it any better, other than to come out with that wonderful phrase, don't go anywhere.
Well, if you do, you'll miss out on Phil Minchell telling us about the Carpathian Mountains. Right then, which I'm sure he will do between now and the end of Sunday night. This is a great competition. This is a first glimpse of the next generation of the continent's top stars as they make their way towards what we hope will be a long-lasting relationship with athletics. Vega Gonzalez finishes, the Spaniard overcome with emotion. She has walked really well this year, just struggling with that tonight, but the conditions are so sticky. I know that Savannah O'Callaghan, the young Irish woman, she came to Slovakia for 11 days of acclimatisation training. That's how tough they all predicted it would be. FABIO has risen to the occasion with a championship best. I know it's only the 4th edition. EREMIĆ coming past. There is O'Callaghan. EREMIČ making sure she was on the podium, but they all trailed in the wake of this wonderful Italian. A smooth action, relentless stamina, and a moment she will never forget. The first of what she aspires to hope will be many, many major championship medals at European and maybe even global level as well.
Yes, FABIO, well, I'm sure she's been acclimatising in Italy. They've got everything for top-class walking there. I wouldn't be surprised if she's been working away on the coast with some of the top Italian walking groups. Pop, intrigued to see that. I mean, we knew she was a very good talent on terms of times coming here, but then to actually prove it. And Romania don't quite have the same sort of traditions as Italy and some of the other European nations in race walking. Well, Pop, she's certainly opened a few eyes, I'm sure, in Romania. I'll tell you what, I'd love to know what the man sitting alongside me for Slovak television, Mati Toth, the Olympic medalist from 2016, thinks about all that.
What a set of results. FABIO from Pop and EREMIČ, and PBs and championship records and national under-18 records left, right and centre. Savannah O'Callaghan, the Irish woman, in 16th.